Hi, so now we're having a look at example 4. $1,000 is invested for 4 years at 10% simple interest. Use a table to show how much interest is earned. So we're going to have a little look at, if we were working it out one step at a time, how that interest was being gained. So let's set up a table over here, and it needs to have year, which needs to be quite a small column. Initial amount, so that will be the amount at the beginning of that year. Interest, the interest that is earned, and final amount, the amount at the end of that year, all together. It's 4 years, so let's make sure we've got 4 rows and label the years at the side. We know $1,000 is invested at the beginning, and it's at 10%. So maybe just write 10% in here as a reminder to yourself. Now, the interest on the initial amount, 10% of $1,000 will be $100. Now, the final amount at the end of that year is what we started with plus the interest we earned, which gives us $1,100. Beg your pardon, I forgot the dollar sign. Now, at the beginning of the next year, we have $1,100. Whatever's in here is basically the turnover. Our interest, because it's simple interest, is 10% of the principal of what we started with, of $1,000, which is 100 again. At the end of that year, we have the 1,100 we started with plus another $100, which gives ourselves $1,200. At the beginning of the third year, we start with $1,200. The interest we earn, once again, is 10% of what we started with, which is equal to $100. At the end of year 3, 100 plus 1,200 is $1,300. At the beginning of the final year, we start with $1,300. As every year before it, we've got 10% of $1,000, which is $100. At the end of that final year, we add those two numbers together and we have $1,400. Now this table helps us quite a bit. This bottom corner tells us the final amount of the investment at $1,400. But that's not what the question asks. The question says, use a table to show how much interest is earned. So if I look at the interest column, each year I've earned interest. I've earned 100, 100, 100, 100. So the total of that, my total interest, is equal to $400. And we can see that really clearly in that table.